If your life feels stuck right now, this is not a coincidence. There is something in your life that refuses to move. You've prayed about it, you've cried about it, you've waited, and nothing changed. So you started thinking, maybe this is just how it's going to be. But listen carefully. What if the problem is not the mountain, but what you've been taught about it? Zechariah 4:7 reads, "Who are you, O great mountain? Before Zerubbabel, you shall become a plain, and he shall bring forth the capstone with shouts of grace, grace to it." Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people have been taught to respect what God already dismissed. Think about it. We say things like, "This problem is so big. This situation is overwhelming. This delay is powerful." But God looks at the same thing and says, "Who are you?" You've been giving titles to something God reduced to a question. This is where it gets even more uncomfortable. God doesn't comfort Zerubbabel first. He doesn't say, "Don't worry, I understand." No, God confronts the obstacle before he comforts the man. Why? Because until the mountain is put in its place, you will keep overestimating it. God is not trying to calm your emotions. He's trying to correct your perspective. And this is what almost nobody talks about. Most people read this verse and completely miss the part that actually changes everything. Because the real power here is not just that the mountain moves. It's that God never treated it like a real threat to begin with. God didn't say, "You'll learn to live with it."
He didn't say, "You'll grow stronger through it." He said, "It shall become a plain." That means God is not committed to your coping mechanism. He's committed to removing the obstacle. Let that challenge you. Because some of us have built entire mindsets around surviving what God already decided should not remain. You're asking God for strength to endure what he already spoke against. Now hear this, and don't rush past it. The mountain is not resisting you. It is feeding on your agreement with it. Every time you say, "This is too much. This will take years. This may never change," you are reinforcing something God already challenged. Faith is not ignoring reality. It is refusing to give authority to what God has already judged. And then comes the part people reduce. Grace. Grace to it. Most people think grace means God will help me try. No. Grace is not assistance. Grace is override. Grace steps in and says, "What you cannot complete, I will finish."
Zerubbabel didn't succeed because he was capable. He succeeded because grace refused to let God's word fail. So here's what you do now. You stop negotiating with that situation. You stop respecting
what God has already challenged. And you say boldly, "Who are you to stand against what God has spoken over my life?" Because this is the truth most people never step into. Mountains don't stand because they are strong. They stand because they are believed. And the moment that belief breaks, they collapse. So hear this, and don't forget it. Mountains don't move because of effort. They move because God spoke. And if God didn't authorize it,